You hurt me. Y'all hurt me with this. And she didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve to be shot like that. And I just want, I don't know what to say. I just want some justice. I don't know what justice is. But I just want some, because she's supposed to be with me. I want some closure.
The family wants answers and information on what happened that night. They say they will not stop until they get answers. The Madison County Sheriff's Office has not released any additional information about this shooting since Monday night.
The family of a woman who was allegedly murdered by her son's paternal grandfather is speaking out to the public after their loss. On February 20th, 2023, Tyeasha was shot dead after a conflict in Madison County. According to the Madison County Sheriff's Office, the identity of the shooter is not being released at this time because there are no formal charges. Her family is fighting for justice in this case and the custody of the deceased 1-year-old son.
And they won't tell us anything about the baby. That's our number one concern right now is having Chance home and safe. And we feel like that he's in danger because as far as we know, he killed the mom. So who's to say he won't harm her child?
Tyeasha Starks was 22 years old and lived in Tennessee. Tyeasha, meaning alive and well, is an imprint of the personality and presence she brought to her family, her mother said. Tyeasha was known for her infectious smile, cleansing heart, and humble spirit. Tyeasha influenced everyone around her. She took pride in being a positive role model in her community. Tyeasha enjoyed singing, cheering, dancing, and being amongst friends and family. Tyeasha was a 2018 honors graduate of Haywood High School. During her years at Haywood, she was a basketball cheerleader and a member of the Beta Club, Spanish Club, softball, and exclusive dance team. All of these activities contributed to the bonds and relationships that she developed with her peers. After graduating, Tyeasha attended Austin Peay State University, where she majored in biology to pursue her dream of becoming a dentist. Tyeasha was just a few credits shy of obtaining her biology degree, but while she was attending college, she established her own business, Tye's Extensions, and worked as a pharmacy tech at Walgreens. Tyeasha was able to accomplish so much and became an amazing mother to a 1-year-old boy. There isn't much information about the relationship between Tyeasha and her son's father. However, the family alleged on their GoFundMe account there was a conflict between Tyeasha and her son's paternal grandfather that turned fatal. Last week, Tyeasha's mother wrote to the public that her daughter was shot while attempting to pick up her son from his paternal grandparents' home. After being shot multiple times, Tyeasha attempted to drive away, but drove off the road into a nearby neighbor's yard. At the time, she also had 2 friends and an infant in the car with her. Her mother said around 6:30 p.m., deputies with the Madison County Sheriff's Office responded to the report of the possible homicide. When the deputies arrived on the scene, they discovered Tyeasha had been shot multiple times and did not survive. As of today, her mother says no charges have been filed against her son's paternal grandfather, and her son is still in their custody.
We're going to miss her, and we have some good memories of her, and everybody has a memory of her. But we also are here because we want justice for my niece.
After the victim was shot, she was able to drive a few hundred yards when she then ran off the road in her vehicle. If you look to the right of me behind this light pole, you might be able to make out a couple of tire marks where her vehicle finally came to rest. We spoke to a couple neighbors here in the area, and one of them gives us her story from her perspective.
The gentleman across the street here said that somebody had been shot. When my husband went over to check on the lady that had gotten shot in the car, he said that there was 2 young ladies in the car and a baby in an infant seat in the back seat. So it was just horrible, horrible.
According to Tyeasha's mother, Miss Harris, even at the beginning of the case, she felt the police department wasn't transparent about the situation. According to her statement, upon her arrival at the scene, she was given limited information in regards to what had happened. About 30 minutes later, the medical examiner informed her that Tyeasha did not survive and she wasn't even given the courtesy to identify her daughter's body before she was transferred. She also stated she was hurt that her grandson may have witnessed the murder of his mother and fears for his safety because the system failed to immediately remove him from an unstable environment. She was told that Child Protective Services was called and would contact her the next day, but it never happened. At this time, she is filing a case with Child Protective Services herself and against Madison County Sheriff's Office for justice. The Madison County Sheriff's Office did confirm that the incident appeared to be domestic related. They claimed during their preliminary investigation, Tyeasha and the resident of the home were allegedly involved in a child custody dispute. The Sheriff's Office says that Tyeasha had a stun gun and was approaching the resident when she was shot. The Sheriff's Office says witnesses were able to corroborate the incident, and as of right now, the resident will not be charged.
We're currently working a homicide. It is domestic related. The victim is not a Madison County resident. And we do have a suspect detained at this time. So what we're doing out here right now is processing the scene. So we're not looking for anybody else. Everybody was involved. We have here on scene.
As of today, the investigation is said to be ongoing and all information about the incident will be turned over to the District Attorney General's office. Friends and family of Tyeasha hope that justice is served in this case. Right now, they are crowdfunding to fight.
We're going to miss her, and we have some good memories of her, and everybody has a memory of her. But we also are here because we want justice for my niece. You know, she was in college. She was working overtime so she could graduate this fall. And, you know, it's just not fair. We need any tips, anything, any video, anybody heard anything, they saw anything, do they know anything that's, you know, we're not going by hearsay, we want facts. We want her son home. It's the most important thing right now is to have her son home with us and make sure he's safe. You know, that's our number one priority. But seeking justice is not far behind it.
I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayers with her friends and family, especially her son during this time. I am completely speechless. I hope that justice is served in this case, and I hope that the family get all the answers that they need and they deserve. You guys, let me know your thoughts and your opinions about this down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys dearly. You guys, let's stay protected and let's stay aware. Don't forget, always use your discernment. If it don't feel right, it's not right. Okay? I love you guys dearly. And with that being said, don't forget to check on your loved ones.